All right, so now we're going to focus on Taylen Green. All right, and I really want to brag on him because he is a guy that I admit I was on a lot this year. I just got very high expectations, and the cool thing about Taylen is he has those exact high expectations from himself. So many times getting the ball out late, having some problems with accuracy, not understanding where the pressure is coming from. What I saw and what you're about to see is what I think could potentially happen next year. Now you have given Taylen all these games to figure out the offense, get a good grasp. Then you give him a month of prep with Coach Petrino, and then he comes out here looking like a completely different player. Now just imagine a whole extra year of this, the potential that it has. So let's hop into this play. You can see right here, I highlight the running back. So they sent this running back in motion. A lot of people who understand somewhat of football, they understand you're trying to get indicators of what the defense is doing. So when he goes out in motion and no one follows him, you understand it's going to be a zone type of coverage, and you want to try to attack the middle of the zone. That's exactly what they're going to do with Isaac Tesla right here. Okay, so now the thing is, now that he understands, okay, I sent the guy in motion, nobody followed, it's going to be a zone, it's 1st and 10. Based off this look, he's going to be my number one target. However, when you get rolling, if that's the zone you want, you got this guy sitting right there in the middle of it. How do I open up this window to get this guy out? All right, I don't know. All right, so one thing that we talked about all year, Taylen had a very bad habit of staring down his targets. It was insane. I mean, it got to the point, if you go back to that Auburn game, you can see the linebackers literally just looking at Taylen, and as soon as he turned his head, they take off running in that direction because they know he's going to take them exactly where the ball is. My guy's learning a little something here. All right, so watch this right here. You can see we drop back pass right here, and you see this angle, right? I'm going to show you a better view right here from the end zone. So Taylen right now, understanding you need to move this guy. This linebacker is eyeing Taylen down. And look, as soon as Taylen gets the ball and he looks this way, watch this linebacker. This is pretty wild right here. He instantly turns his head and he's moving that way simply just because Taylen looked that way. That's next level. Taylen had no intention of throwing that ball that way at all. He just wanted to move that linebacker out of the way, and he did just that. Now, one thing that we got, look at this. Boom. Shot open, opened up a window, linebacker out of place. Great play by Taylen Green. He wasn't doing that at the beginning of the season. Like I said, we had a lot of time to work. Another one that is cool right here is Taylen is having an opportunity to kind of now, this is the only person that I'm in a battle with right now. Single high safety. It's a 1st and 10. This is the only person I need to manipulate. It's like a one-on-one matchup. Usually in football, you all got your one-on-one matchups, 11 on 11. Who's responsible for me? Taylen's responsibility is using his eyes to take care of the safety, all right? So you can see this play right here, the way it's set up. They understand that high safety is right there. Tesla is going to run this deep crossing route, but you need to get that safety out of the way. So how do we do this, all right? Taylen, once again, amazing with his eyes. He's going to go ahead and take this snap. When he drops back, look where he looks first, all right? He's going to look to the left. There's no one even over there, all right? And this is like next level stuff I'm getting at, y'all. He looks to the left because he understands I just need to keep that safety on that side of the field because I know Tesla is going across, all right? So as soon as he gets there, then he snaps his head, he locates his target, and then he lets go of the ball. And look right here as we go ahead and pause it. Look where that safety is now. The reason he is so far away from Tesla is because of what Taylen did as soon as he got the ball. He moved him with his eyes, and he opened up this huge space between that safety and now Tesla, who almost got a touchdown. You know, his toe tapped out right there, but he had a pretty cool celebration standing on his head. And let's get to one more play. All right, so this is the touchdown. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and let this roll because I want y'all to see the fluid of this play. Walking up to the line of scrimmage, making a check, getting it to the running back, and then he ends up going for a house touchdown, all right? Taking it to the crib, all right? A lot of people think, oh, Coach Petrino, so awesome. He's doing his thing. Let's go ahead and roll this thing back, all right? That's not the case right there. This is what I've been looking for all year from Taylen Green, okay? So another thing right here. The reason I feel like I can talk about this play because I know exactly what is happening. Grant, I can make the line check right now. I could call out what the check is right now, Josh, and y'all will all know what it is, so I'm not going to say it. So I said this in our teaser yesterday. We're just going to make up some names, all right? So the check here is Taylen's going to come up to the line of scrimmage, and he's going to go like this, all right? And we're going to pretend, call it Jimmy Blue, all right? And the cool thing about this is all Taylen Green. This isn't a check coming from the sideline. It's not the running back saying this. It's not a receiver saying that. This is what he sees pre-snap and he makes the call. So what exactly did he see pre-snap? Let's get into it. He looks to the left and he noticed this guy that is over the third receiver. And as you see this third receiver, he is assuming, okay, I think this guy is going to blitz and not hold that guy man to man. If he blitzes, this is typically what happens. When you have pressure come off the edge, that automatically gives these other defensive linemen the freedom to now slant inside because their outside containment is now taken care of. And if that's the case, most of the time, the defensive end on the backside, who you can see is highlighted, is going to drop or be in some type of man-to-man. And if he's in man-to-man with a running back, you have to try to take advantage of that matchup. You know, high-caliber quarterbacks, they get pre-snap reads, and then if there is going to be man-to-man coverage, where's the mismatch on the field? And that's exactly what he saw, and he found and made the right check to get his running back in man-to-man coverage. So he sees this right here, all right? He's not going to run into a bad play. He comes up. You see him right now. Jimmy Blue, Jimmy Blue. He does his arm pumping right here, and you can see Tesla at the bottom, relays the screen. They move the running back out to the right, and so now it's all set up, all right? So the key now, if that defensive end has that running back in man-to-man coverage, I need to clear everyone else out and try to have the middle of the field just wide open for my running back to make one move, make a miss, and be wide open for a potential touchdown. But that Mike linebacker, once again, is going to be the key. He's going to be taken care of from that deep crossing route from the third receiver. And like I said, one-on-one, man-to-man, this is going to be called the angle route. Watch this little shimmy by the running back. Give me that. There it is. Nice little shimmy, completely wide open. You can take a little bit better look at the wide view of the concept. Man-to-man coverage. Taylen saw it from a mile away. Once again, all running verticals to clear everything out. Even that safety went with that deep third as well and leaves it with an easy, once again, throw and catch. And look at all that green space. That's called a house call right there. And the cool thing about it is it was all Taylen Green. So pretty special stuff like that on tape. It's very encouraging to see the advancement of what he's just able to do this entire year. And then you get into a nice little bowl game with an extra month to prep. I really expect some big things to come from Taylen Green. But guys, I mean, from week one to that, you have to be pumped up about what